I've seen the world. So tell me why should I give you all and have you as my one and only girl?
So now you say you got some value for Mr. Mo. Stick up in for a minute. Yes, I wonder if you know that I'm the same roster man you did the one before, giving you the vibes that you think only I could bring in your life to bling. What you think is in, no trick or treat, no paint a picture for my eyes to bling and do some special things that you will present. Send me on that long flight to the lover's land, but ain't that a be? The way you took it yourself and made it seem like I was not the thing before. Took some time to see, cause there's some things in life that must come around for sure.
Come to nothing bad. I never changed my lifestyle at all. See yet I've seen the world. So tell me how could I give you all and have you as my one and only girl? When I'm not saying roots, trust them and you didn't want it, you were. Remember you told me before I'd never come to nothing bad. I never changed my lifestyle at all. See yet I've seen the world. Tell me how could I give you all and have you as my one and only girl?
Tell me why at all. See the world, it all.
I gotta let you know, this is how I feel. Real love, if it's burning in your heart and deep down in your soul, that's good love. If you really feel the need, you like to get a tease of my love. Baby, here it comes again. I like to be your friend. Let's share love. I got a vision of your love burning in my heart. And this is how I know I like to get to show you more love. I got a vision of my love burning in your heart. And this is what I feel. I like to get to show you more love with honesty, yeah, and my responsibility. True love will be until eternity. Forever I will be, yeah, that man you destined me to be. I'll be by your side forevermore. Got a vision of your love burning. What I feel, I like to get to show you more love. Got a vision of my love burning in your heart. And this is how I feel, I like to get to show you more love. I'm glad I got to know you. Got a lot of things to show you. Got a lot of place to take you that you never been before. I'm glad I got to know you. Got a lot of things to show you. Got a lot of place to take you that you never been before. Got a vision of your love burning in my heart. And this is what I feel. I like to get to show you more love. Got a vision of my love burning in your heart. And this is how I feel. I like to get to show you more love. Got a vision of your love burning in my heart. And this is what I feel. I like to get to show you more love. Got a vision of my love burning in your heart. And this is how I feel. I like to get to show you more love.
Yeah, beautiful track there. More Love by Singing Melody. Okay, I want to say I want to say thank you. I'm reading the text messages that are coming in, and the issue is being sorted right as we speak, okay? I'm still going to be linking up with Novelty in around 15 minutes time, okay? Going to be speaking to her about her tracks and her new album. But for the people that are sending in the messages regarding the online, it's being sorted as we speak, okay? So just be patient. 07599 642 626 is the text number. The time is 5 minutes past 8. Let me start playing some tracks by Novelty. This one's called Born to Love You.
Every rose has a thorn. I was born to love you, baby. Yes, we belong. I don't care what people say. Our love is sure. Our love is strong. Like every rose has a thorn. Was born to love you, baby. Yes, we belong. I don't care what they may say. They say our love could never be stronger than we've ever been. 'Cause I'm from the wrong side of the street. But we've gotta face reality.
Beautiful sounds of Novelty. Legacy 90.1 FM, Natural Mystic Show. I'll be linking up with Novelty in a few minutes. Just going through some of her tracks, alright? Yeah, that was Born to Love You by Novelty. Here's another one. Keep on moving. Keep it moving. Novelty and keep it moving, beautiful. Singer, songwriter, producer, talented individual. Listen.
When the enemy comes like a flood, give praise to the Most High and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yes, when they come with the negative vibe, hold your head high, smile, smile, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Left, right, 1, 2. Left, right, 3, 4. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Left, right, 1, 2. Left, right, 3, 4. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yes, they say you'll never succeed, but look the naysayers in the eye, just smile and keep it moving. Keep it moving. When the Father says yes, nobody can say no. So keep it moving with a positive flow. Left, right, 1, 2. Left, right, 3, 4. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Oh, left, right, 1, 2. Left, right, 3, 4. Keep it moving with a positive flow. So when the enemy comes like a flood, give praise to the Most High God and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yes, when they come with the negative vibe, hold your head high and smile. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Yes, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it moving. The sounds of Novelty. She'll be live on Legacy 90.1 FM in a few minutes, or shall I say after the break. Let's keep it moving and let's play another one by Novelty. This is her latest track. I love the way. Novelty.
I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. I love the way you smile, and I love how you treat me all the while. I pray to the Lord for the one He had for me, my knight in shining armor to sweep me off my feet. I was looking out in the distance as far as I could see, when all along my destiny was right in front of me. Yeah, I want you to know, and I love everything about you, 'cause I love the way you walk.
And I love this track, Novelty. One more time.
I love everything about you. Yeah, I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. I love the way you smile, and I love how you treat me all the while. I pray to the Lord for the one He had for me, my knight in shining armor to sweep me off my feet. I was looking out in the distance as far as I could see, when all along my destiny was right in front of me. Yeah, I want you to know, and I love everything about you, 'cause I love
think about this track? 07599 642 626. I absolutely love this lady's voice, you know. She'll be on the line if all goes well after the break, all right?
I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. I love the way you smile, and I love how you treat me all the while. I pray to the Lord for the one He had for me, my knight in shining armor, to sweep me off my feet. I was looking out in the distance, as far as I could see, when all along my destiny was right in front of me. Yeah, I want you to know, and I love everything about you, 'cause I love the way you walk, and I love the way you talk. Yeah, I love the way you smile, and I love how you treat me all the while. You keep me laughing all the time. My best friend, my funny Valentine. Little did I know my hopes and fantasies were meant to be, and someday would become reality. Oh, and I love everything about you, 'cause I love the way you walk.
Novelty, and I love the way.
Love the way you talk.
I love the way you sing, sister.
I love the way you smile, and I love how you treat me all the while. So right. Everything about you. Now I thank the Father every day for the blessings that He sent my way. Through ups and downs, I'm gonna hang with Him, best friend for life, through thick and thin, yeah. 'Cause I love everything about you. 'Cause I love the way you walk, and I love the way you talk. 'Cause I love the way you smile, and I love how you treat me all the while. Just right. You keep me laughing all the time. Funny. My best friend, my funny Valentine. Little did I know my hopes and fantasies were meant to be, and someday would become reality. And I love everything about you, 'cause I love the way you walk, and I love.
Yeah, now how beautiful is that? Okay, so I'm going to be linking up with Novelty after the break, okay? So if you've just locked in, I want to say welcome to Legacy 90.1. Welcome to the Natural Mystic Show, Artist Link Up Show, in fact. 07599 642 626. I want to say a big shout out to all locked in, all of the takeaways locked in right now. Big shout out to you, Whom High Street. Big shout out to you, okay? All the barbers, you know? Big shout out to you. I have been busy here in the background trying to sort a few things out. So the music continues. But like I said, I'm going to take you to the break, and hopefully we'll have this fine singing lady by the name of Novelty right here on Legacy 90.1 FM.
Feel the vibe on Legacy. Bank Holiday Sunday, 5th of May at the O2 Academy in Birmingham. Get ready for the biggest sound system concert in history. World Bash, the UK edition, where the legends meet the rivals. Featuring the legends, Saxon Sound, V Rocket International, David Rodigan, Love Injection, Bodyguard, Bass Odyssey, LP International and Kilimanjaro. Representing the rivals, Code Red, Dynamic and Empire. Tickets £45 plus booking fee. Online from Ticketmaster, Skiddle and Access UK tickets or from usual outlets UK-wide. More info call 07984 456 244. World Bash, the UK edition. Sunday, 5th of May at the O2 Academy, Birmingham, 10 till 5 a.m. No entry after 2 a.m. Brought to you by Irish and Chin, Reggae Girls and Classical and Vision Promotions.
Do it naturally.
Women of Worth presents the celebration of Black Women's Summer Gala on Saturday, the 29th of June 2024 at the Hilton Hotel, Deansgate,
Hi,
Manchester.
Novelty. You okay?
At 6 p.m. with drinks and cannabis reception. Also, an exquisite 3-course meal. Your host is Georgia Rivers, featuring the Well Choir, Eloise, and the live band. Music by Broadway, DJ Mello and Pretty Boy. There will also be the Rita Queely Awards. Tickets are £65 and limited, with VIP tickets in Cloud 23, just £75. There will be a tombola on the night and many more prizes and surprises. Dancing until 2 a.m. For more information, contact WOWempowerment14@gmail.com.
If you have an upcoming event, a project happening, or an important announcement you'd like the community to be aware of, Legacy 90.1 FM are able to offer advertising packages tailored to meet your needs. To request an advertising pack or for further information, email advertising@legacy901.co.uk. Also, don't miss out on the key information about Legacy, so please follow the station on social networks at Legacy 90.1 FM on Facebook and Instagram and Legacy 901 FM on Twitter. Legacy 90.1 FM. Feel the vibe.
Legacy 90.1.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I want to say welcome back. The time is 22 minutes past 8 right here on Legacy 90.1 Manchester, UK. Just been running through some of the tracks by female artists with the beautiful voice who goes by the name of Novelty. The last one I played was one of Novelty's latest track. That's called I Love the Way. So we're going to be speaking to Novelty right now, who is on Legacy 90.1 right now. I want to say a very good day to you, Novelty. Are you there?
I'm here. Greetings. greetings, everybody. It's amazing. We're here.
Yes, it's nice to have you on, and I want to say once again, it's a pleasure to have you on. So we've been through a few of your tracks, your beautiful tracks off your album. So we're just gonna let the listeners know more about Novelty, the lady with the beautiful, pure sounding voice. So first of all, where are you from, and what was it like for you growing up, Novelty?
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you so much for that lovely welcome and introduction. I love all the nice words you just talked about me.
Yes, beautiful.
I appreciate that you like my voice. You know, it's a blessing to me to hear that.
Beautiful.
And you know what? And let me know if you hear me okay, because, you know, my WhatsApp tries to misbehave every time I have company. So.
Okay, it's fine. You're clear. Yes.
All right. So, but Novelty, you know, I'm a little Kingston girl.
Okay.
I grew up in Kingston. I don't have any fancy history I'm from, you know, Clarendon or any of those nice country parts. I was almost born under the clock in Kingston. So, but I'm from more specifically Kingston and St. Andrew, mostly St. Andrew area. I was born and raised in the Augustown, Hermitage. As a matter of fact, I was home delivered just a little, probably, I don't know, a few feet outside, just outside or on the cusp of Hermitage, Augustown gap right there, in a little place called Peyton Place. So I was home delivered, so I can't claim any big hospital, you know, or anything like that.
Yes.
So born in Kingston, you know, raised in Kingston. A tender age, of course, you know, from school. Like you asked me how things began. Well,
yes.
My mother said, according to her, I popped out of the womb singing. That's her, not me.
Oh, wow.
She said
Very
that because
early.
apparently, I was singing from me. She said my eye was at my knee. She said, "You sing from your eye there, your knee." So, I I always just like singing, and
Yeah.
it came naturally to me. No, formal training or anything like that. I was just in love with singing. I didn't even have the means to listen to a lot of music, but whatever I heard, I always tried to sing, and I just wanted to just echo whatever I heard. And when I opened my mouth, it somehow came out in the right key, so it sounded, and they would be like, "Oh, looks like you can sing, man," things
Yeah.
like that. So I kind of started to get envious in basic school, when you're 3 years old and you see all them little children, lined up and they were letting them sing. I'm like, I want to be in it. And, so I was always
Yeah.
trying to hang around, and then I went to primary school. What was that, like 6 years old?
Oh, okay.
And, I kind of wanted to sing, and I saw the Brownies. So I said, well, let me join them because I see them doing a lot of activities, and they had these little wooden thing that they were blowing into, making music.
Yeah.
Call it a recorder.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna fake my way in. I want to be part of the Brownies so I can get into whatever it is they're doing.
Yes, yeah.
And so I started doing that, and went on to high school, started singing, and church. I mostly, singing in church when I was 10, 11, 12. I kind of was in the adult choir because I started singing, and they're like, wait, you're not bad. You could join us, and it kind of accelerated from there. Just singing in high school, and standing
Just
up on the
like
desk in
that.
between class.
Wow. Do you know what I can't, what I'm
Making
surprised
noise.
at? You've had no training. Your voice is absolutely amazing. No training at all.
Well, lately, that was earlier.
Yeah.
Lately, I had no formal training earlier, but of course, you go to high school and you're in I was in love with the music room more than I was with the classroom. Of course.
Right, okay.
So I would spend a lot of time in the music room, and the music teacher would be, okay, you need to join the choir. So as
okay.
far as that was,
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of that. But in between classes, I was just always singing. But church was really where I sang a lot, and school, because you would do morning devotions, and somehow they would be like, no, let's go lead it because you can sing, So you go and you lead the morning devotions at school.
Yes.
And we used to have a lot of musical competitions, the festival, the school festival competitions and stuff. So I would always be a part of that.
Yeah.
But apart from that, no formal training until a few years ago. Just years ago, while I was an adult and already recording and putting out songs. I said to myself, boy, you know what? It's all well and good that you can, hold a tune and you have a natural gift, but you get to the point and you say, well, what do I not know?
Right, okay.
There must be something that I can maybe learn or unlock some more of, power or knowledge or whatever. So I decided a few years ago just to seek out a vocal coach.
Okay.
And so the first time now I was hearing certain things was then. Like, how to do certain things, where to sing from, how do you, and there's a whole science behind, all these things. I still don't know half of it. But thank God for natural talent because, it's just a lot there, to learn if you really go into it.
Right.
So, but, so that's basically it.
So your vocal coach, has it made much different to how you used to sing to how you sing now? Has it made a lot of difference?
I think so.
You think it has?
I think so.
Okay.
I think what it has done is balanced out because, when you're younger, you have a whole lot of natural talent.
Yes.
But the older you get, things change about your body, about your voice.
Yeah.
You go through things, you go through sickness, you do whatever,
Yeah.
And so you need technique sometimes.
Yes,
And what I learned from that was more technique.
Okay.
So, you can't rely always on your natural ability. Sometimes
Okay.
you're going to need to employ technique. And I think that's where that has helped me. to get over some of the humps when you're trying to sing, and there's all kinds of things coming at you that would prevent you from being your best. Then you
Yes,
kind of draw
yes.
on the information that you got from that kind
Right.
of experience. So yeah, I would
Okay.
say it's helped, or it has balanced out
It's
where I'm
balanced.
lacking. I help to fill in with that.
Okay, okay. So when you started off your singing career in Jamaica, how was you received? How was you received there? Yeah, how was you
Yeah,
received in Jamaica by your fellow
but
Jamaicans?
well, what I wasn't doing. I was kind of shy, so I would shy away from when I'm asked to do things. And one of my friends, Tommy Ricketts, we were like, I don't know, 12, 14, whatever.
Yeah.
And he at the time was a musician, and he had his own like a show on the television. They
Yes.
had this thing, I forgot what it was called, and but the more we kind of got together, he's like, Novlet, you can sing, and my real name is Novlet, right?
Right.
And so
Okay.
he said, Novlet, well, you can sing. You should come and you should do stuff with me, And I'm like, But long story short, I started to hang around with him. So he would take me on little gigs with him, and I started out mostly doing private stuff
Yes.
and doing a lot of jingles and behind the scene voice where people wouldn't even know who was singing,
Okay, behind the
you
scenes.
know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like doing ads and jingles for some radio stations or some top companies and stuff. Because he was,
Yeah.
after a while, doing that, making jingles for people. But then we ended up going on a few gigs on like when they had big festivals, or they used to have some cultural days and stuff at the National Stadium, and I would sing in the band with him, things like
Okay.
that. And
Okay.
well received. But I know for sure we were greatly received when he had a song that was entered in the festival competition
Right.
in, I think it was either early 90s.
Right.
And I was
Okay.
his like sidekick. And we really got some good reception there, where we
Right.
did a lot of traveling around the country. When you're doing festival, you go to different parishes and you perform.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the festival song competition, right? We got really good, uh, what do you call it now? Reception there. And then we
Right.
were asked to do the Miss Jamaica Beauty Pageant. We were asked to be the headliner for the night
Okay. So that
that
must have.
year, and that opened
Yes.
eyes. Yes,
Yeah, that must have boosted your talent then, there onwards.
yes, yes, it did. It did. It kind of opened up eyes to me, but I didn't stay long enough to kind of, shortly after that I migrated. So
Right.
most of but we did a few hops. We did our runs down to the North Coast when he would do gigs. I had a show, one night when it was just me. I mean, I was nervous like crazy because it was like, oh, So, but yeah, it was interesting, and it would have been, I guess, it would have taken off a little more had I been able to, continue down there. But I ended up having to migrate, and it was good that I migrated because things kind of worked out nicely in Florida as well.
What
The
made you
moment I
migrate
landed
though? What
here.
made you decide to leave Jamaica? What was the
Oh,
reason?
well, without going into too much
Yeah.
details,
Yeah.
it was a work move at the time.
Okay. Work. Yes.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was it's more of a work move where I was transferred
Okay.
to the Florida office at that time when I was
Okay.
working with a particular entity, and then I ended up staying here,
Best move.
for various reasons. One, I met my husband, and then the music
Right.
career was kind of taking off here in Florida.
Right, right, okay, all right then. So, who do you work with? Who are your crew? I know one of your team is Hopton Lindo. Okay, so what's it
Yes,
like
yes,
working with Hopton?
amazing.
He's a lovely gentleman. What's it like working with
He
Hopton?
he is such an amazing person. When you say you do what you say and you say what you mean, and
Yes,
very upstanding, very respectful, very honorable, and I am so respectful of his talents,
yes,
his
yeah,
longevity in the industry.
yeah.
um all the people he's worked with, his knowledge and his guidance,
Yes, yeah.
Very, very nice. And the thing about it is that he encourages you and makes you feel that, listen, he respects your talent and he's not patronizing you in any way. He's giving you an honest feedback. Like, he's not going to work with me just for any other reason other than, the fact that he likes what I do, what I sound like, my personality, the talent, and he helps to really mold. And he does that for anybody that he's really interested in working with.
Yes.
I really feel so blessed to, I've worked with a lot of different persons who were not so upstanding.
Oh, fantastic.
And I'm not going to even call the names.
Yeah.
But, there were persons who wasted my time, hours and hours and hours, days and days, weeks and months, doing stuff, studio, that this and the other, making big promises, then they disappear with your stuff,
you hear nothing. Yeah.
You've been through, right? So I've been through quite a few of those things. And even people who disappoint you and make you feel like, at this point, the industry wasn't for you, whether for whatever reason, And but Hopetoun came along. He saw me performing on stage, because at that time now, when I met him, I had been performing for years in Florida. I mean, it's been since the 90s. And with several bands, I was headlining, big bands, small bands, big functions, private functions, all over the place. And he saw me perform on stage, and he asked someone, the promoter, who I was, and asked to meet me. And we got to know each other there, and we just became really good friends.
Really, up till this day, yes.
I've done it. Yeah, he's amazing. I really, really respect him, and the team, the Aripen team, I've come to become a part of, including Peter G. Hopetoun, of course, and then there's Inique. And myself, kind of like the core, group. And then you have Anthony Malvo, who works with Hopetoun from time to time, and now we had Sanchez on, the same project with us as well recently. So, but the Aripen team is very cohesive. We really work together, and we help each other, and we help encourage and promote each other. So that's what I really like about this team.
Yeah, and you know what? The good thing about it is the names that you have just called, your team there, one by one, they will be on this show. So I'm looking forward to speaking also to the other members of your team. Novel, who have you had the honour of sharing the entertainment stage with, or performing alongside? Which other icons and legends?
Let me tell you, over the years, it's been such a blessing, and I sometimes have to write it down or read it, because I'll forget. It's just, you do so many different things, but I have been blessed to my all-time female icon right now in the Queen of Reggae. I've been blessed to be able to work with her, Marcia Griffiths. I've been able to do background vocals for her when she did certain things here. I've either background vocals for her or been on the stage where we're all on the same show, or I've done direct backup for JC Lodge when she came to Florida. I worked with Bob Andy. I've done with Pam Hall, and even our former, God rest his soul, he passed away recently, Carlton Coffey from Inner Circle, who did that Bad Boys song and Sweat.
Yes.
My good friend. I did a lot of stuff with him, and I've worked with on the stage, like when I was with my bands, we would back up certain people, and I would provide harmonies for Ken Booth. I worked directly with him on stage, actually, doing a show with him and providing background harmonies, and of course I was on the same stage, sharing the stage with Third World, just great experiences that made me, feel good. I've been able to be in the presence of these people, even if I'm not singing
that's
with them.
Absolutely, and keep your feet on the ground. Keep your feet on the ground.
Right. In the same square feet.
Wow.
And of course, the amazing Hopetoun Lindo. I've done several things with him now, so that's really amazing. And several people that I can't get into.
JC Lodge, Pam Hall,
she love her, love that man. And Bob Andy is another amazing person to work with. So calm and cool, and just a wonderful person.
Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. Is there anyone to date that you haven't shared the stage with that you would love to at some point in the future?
Oh man, people
Or
are gonna feel bad there's so many people that I would love to do some collabs with and oh my God, if I start calling names, they're gonna probably be upset. But I have so, I mean, they're the Sean Pauls, the Shaggies,
oh wow,
there's the
okay.
people from Lost, there's there's a lot of female that I want to share the stage with.
Yeah.
I don't want to call the names, but you know what? I learn a lot too, just looking at the younger people, because there are a lot of younger ones coming up too.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
are
you how you
amazing.
feel. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not above. Listen, as I said the other day to someone, I said, you need to learn to update yourself sometimes.
Yes.
Because you got to watch what the young people are doing. You're not going to try to be. And when I say young people, I'm not going on like I'm a grandmother, but I probably am, yes.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. They have some things that they do that you can learn from, and sometimes you have to update your style or learn a thing or two. You don't have to be them, but you can tweak what you do to kind of be current.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Kind of sound to current or do things a certain way. And so I look to some of the young ones for a guide too.
Okay, for a guide.
People
That's
who
good.
are before me and
Yeah.
people who are after me. Right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You're never too above anybody to learn something from them. So I'm always looking and trying to see if there's something I need to tweak. And
That
when I
is
sing
good.
something,
Yes.
I go over it a million times to look for a way to improve on it.
Yes. So if you wasn't doing music, what do you think you would be doing? Because you've been doing music from what did you say? Your chin was at your knees? Is that?
Yeah, they're my knees.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I like that one.
I want to make sure my UK people can understand me. I don't want to block out in patois too bad.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, that's a big time Jamaican say, at least within my household.
Yes.
But I tell you, you know what? And it's still something deep down inside. There are a few things I love, and they're all art.
Hello.
Legacy 90.1.
You're listening to 90.1 Legacy.
All right then, so it is live radio, so I'm going to try and get Novelty back. Okay, so just bear with me. I'm going to try and get Novelty back. Just hold on.
Legacy.
90.1 FM.
Oh yeah. Legacy.
Feel the vibe. Legacy 90.1 FM. Feel the vibe.
My sister hasn't been the same since Dad died. She used to be so proud of her appearance and the clothes she wore. She hardly makes an effort now.
Come and talk to us.
My girlfriend left me. She was my first real girlfriend, and I am in so much pain. But I am a man, and I'm not supposed to cry.
Come and talk to us.
I've applied for stay here in the UK. I've been through so much. It's all getting too much for me now.
Come and talk to us.
The pandemic might be over for you, but I feel like it's left me broken. I've lost so much.
Come and talk to us. At African and Caribbean Mental Health Services, we provide talking therapies, music for well-being, women's and men's drop-in groups, and various other well-being activities to help improve how you feel. We have over 30 years experience of listening to people who are going through a tough time. So come and talk to us. Call 0161 226 9562. It's good to talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday 13th of April, CNR Promotion presents 40 Plus, a night of big people's mature reggae lovers and soul vibes at the West Indian Centre, Westwood Street, Manchester. This is an over 40s event. DJs on the night, Fitzy B, Natural Mystic, Gordon West, early juggling from Taxi Wayne. You can obtain your tickets from all the DJs involved for £10 or it's Skiddle 40 Plus. It's a night of bare niceness.
Join us online at www.legacy901.com.
If you have an upcoming event, a project happening, or an important announcement you'd like the community to be aware of, Legacy 90.1 FM are able to offer advertising packages tailored to meet your needs. To request an advertising pack or for further information, email advertising@legacy901.co.uk. Also, don't miss out on the key information about Legacy, so please follow the station on social networks at Legacy 90.1 FM on Facebook and Instagram and Legacy 901 FM on Twitter. Legacy 90.1 FM. Feel the vibe.
Legacy 90.1.
Feel the vibe on Legacy.
My sister hasn't been the same since Dad died. She used to be so proud of her appearance and the clothes she wore. She hardly makes an effort now.
Come and talk to us.
My girlfriend left me. She was my first real girlfriend, and I am in so much pain. But I am a man, and I'm not supposed to cry.
Come and talk to us.
I've applied for stay here in the UK. I've been through so much. It's all getting too much for me now.
Come and talk to us.
The pandemic might be over for you, but I feel like it's left me broken. I've lost so much.
Come and talk to us. At African and Caribbean Mental Health Services, we provide talking therapies, music for well-being, women's and men's drop-in groups, and various other well-being activities to help improve how you feel. We have over 30 years experience of listening to people who are going through a tough time. So come and talk to us. Call 0161 226 9562. It's good to talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday 13th of April, CNR Promotion presents 40 Plus, a night of the big people's mature reggae lovers and soul vibes at the West Indian Centre, Westwood Street, Manchester. This is an over 40s event. DJs on the night, Fitzy B, Natural Mystic, Gordon West, early juggling from Taxi Wayne. You can obtain your tickets from all the DJs involved for £10 or hit Skiddle. 40 Plus, it's a night of bare niceness.
Join us online at www.legacy901.com.
If you have an upcoming event, a project happening, or an important announcement you'd like the community to be aware of, Legacy 90.1 FM are able to offer advertising packages tailored to meet your needs. To request an advertising pack or for further information, email advertising@legacy901.co.uk. Also, don't miss out on the key information about Legacy, so please follow the station on social networks at Legacy 90.1 FM on Facebook and Instagram and Legacy 901 FM on Twitter. Legacy 90.1 FM. Feel the vibe.
Legacy 90.1.
Legacy 90.1, the only place to hear sounds like this.
My baby tell me that he's leaving today. Same can't take the stress. My baby told me that he's going somewhere. Same bound for find the best. I tell him I'm the best that's out there. He said that he no longer cares. Oh baby please, take me out for beg you just a second chance.
And this.
Struck me down lightning, thunder in my soul, baby. My heart beats for you only.
Yeah, okay, that's it. It's live. It's Legacy 90.1, and that's what happens sometimes on live radio. We're back with the wonderful Novelty. Novelty, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Gotta love technology.
Yeah, that's definitely technology. But we're back. We're back. I want to say apologise to the listeners, Legacy 90.1, but it's live. That's how it goes sometimes. So I did ask you before you left, or before we was cut, what would you be doing if you wasn't doing music, Novelty?
Right. So I was about to say, I've always admired and wanted to do some. It's always in the arts, some kind of
Yes.
acting, and I still, as shy as I am, believe me, I'm shy. I can go
Acting.
up and sing my
Yes.
heart out, but to go act, I always dream. You know what? I want to be one of them soap operas or one of those, movies or whatnot. But I never made like the move, to try to do that.
Yes.
But that's something I guess I would love to do. And on the side now, I really like graphics. I like anything artistic, graphic artists. I like putting together things. Doing graphics, doing desktop publishing, those things. And I did them way back in the day. Like I was
Fantastic.
learning from this company once when I was working with them. But I kind of like creative stuff. So yeah, those things. If I was not singing, I would probably be doing that as far as the artistic side. Now, another passion of mine is charity and children. And I've been doing quite a bit of that on the side, on the cover. I don't like to, advertise all of that because, obviously you're not really doing it for the notice of it. But it's something that I'm passionate about, that I do a lot behind the scenes. I work with different charities. I do a lot of children's school stuff, help children in school, do scholarships, to different students in high school, college, university, and things like that.
Very talented.
Something I'm passionate about.
Yes, very talented, and that's what I said before you came on. Very talented. You also did a track that's called Tough Like a Diamond. Absolutely beautiful track. What does that talk about? I mean, it's self-explanatory, but let the listeners know why you made that track, Tough Like a Diamond.
Absolutely. That is that's a passion of mine, not only because I was asked to do it. A lady by the name of China Nicole, an amazing producer and musician, from out of the tri-state area in the U.S., New York, Connecticut, that area. And she had a project. She was working with her husband, who's Gary Sutherland, and that's the brother of Nadine Sutherland.
Okay.
And her name is China Nicole. You might know of her. She has
Yes, I
a lot of
do.
music out there.
Yes.
And she wanted to do a female project that would include only female artists on a rhythm called the Kemet rhythm. And it was basically 13 persons. And she approached me, she sent me the track, and she asked me to do a song on it. And long story short, after mulling over it for a few weeks, not knowing what I wanted to do with the track, it came to me, and a combination of things happened, because the society was very polarized at the time, and there was just so many things happening in America, especially, and in the world. A lot of people being cast down, a lot of people being, disenfranchised, what people of color were going through, what women were going through, what, different ethnic, groups and different situations, people who were sick or who had been cast down, who had been given bad news, who were told they couldn't get back up. Even what I was going through. And at the time I started thinking, and I just heard those words, tough like a diamond, strong like titanium. And I said, well, what is all that? So I started looking up what titanium is and what diamonds, what makes them so strong and stuff like that. So that's how that started.
Yes.
And then I started writing, out of my, feelings and what I see happening. And that's what came out of it. My encouragement to people, that knock you down, but you don't have to stay down. You get back up because you're strong like titanium. You just have to find that will inside of you, and just put God first, and positivity and focus and faith. And so out of that came all of what I put into that song. This is how I fight, flat-footed on the ground. You got to stand and fight. And you're not gonna let them see you cry. You're not gonna wave any white flag. You're gonna keep fighting, and you're gonna come out ahead, because we are tough.
Like
people.
a diamond.
So that's where that came from.
Fantastic. And you also did a track on the Favorite Rhythm, Novelty. This track is absolutely, all the tracks on the Favorite Rhythm is amazing, but this track, tell me about this track.
Like it, huh?
It's beautiful, it is. Tell me about the track called I Love the Way. What made you come up with that one? Beautiful.
Well, you ever hear about sometimes when you're pressed and you're under pressure is when you produce like you better work, best work.
Yes, yes,
Because
yes.
here's the thing, I was really super busy, and Hookton had this track, and he was, inviting a few musicians to sing on it and to write songs on it.
Yeah.
And he sent it to me, and I said, I can't. I have this, and that going on. I can't write. You write it. You're the pen. You can come up with something in like a flash.
Yes.
So I said,
Because he's called the pen, isn't he?
The pen. I'm like, you're the pen. You can write it with your eyes closed,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I said, I can't even stop to think right now. Like too much going on.
Yes.
So he said, okay, I will do something, But then, a week or two passed, and he said, man, I'm doing because he wrote 3 other songs on the rhythm.
Yes.
And he says, I'm kind of, things are just happening a lot, and I don't have the time. And he says to me, I want a song by this time. He gave me the date.
So you
And
pressure.
he says, if you want to be on the project, you got to write a song. And I'm like,
wow.
oh God, I can't let him down. And that pressure,
Yes.
that night I just kind of said, what am I going to write? What am I going to write? And all of a sudden the words, I love the way you walk, came to me. I says, but that's an old song. I know there's a song called I Love the Way You Walk. But then the words and the melody were kind of like different. And I started to think about my life, something that happened for real in my own life, which is kind of, I would say 70% about me and my husband.
Okay.
Because he's my musician, my producer, original, because we have our own production company even before I met Hookton. So we've been producing our own music, and he's been my musical director and my best friend, and everything.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah.
And I thought about it. I said, I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. I love it. And I'm like, that sounds all right. So I started writing. I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. I had no idea what the melody was going to be.
Yeah.
And I just wrote the words. And then I started thinking, you know what? I always pray to God for the right person to come into my life.
Yes.
And then when they did, I was still out there looking way out in the distance, still looking for God. When God had already sent my best friend, he was standing right beside me, and I didn't realize.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
And it just kind of, but the pressure made me come up with it one night in an hour.
Yeah, in 1 hour.
And I'm not, I don't say that I'm a prolific writer. I have to mull over things. But that one is one of the songs that came really quick. And then I, over the course of about a week, I mulled over how I want the melody, and I made the deadline, and that was the quickest I ever made a deadline.
Beautiful. Along with your other songs, Novelty, I have to tell you, I'm going to play it again after the interview. Absolutely beautiful on the favourite rhythm. Yeah, can I ask you a question? Has stages in your life influenced who you are? As a musician, I think you've just kind of covered that a little bit. Things that's happened.
Has what in my life?
Stages, things that you've been through in your life influenced the.
Yes.
It has.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. And not only in my life, but in the life of the people I know around me, and just seeing what's happening in the world. But a lot of the things still impact my life, even if not directly.
Yeah.
And so when I write, I look for something that I can identify with.
Yes.
And of course, that also still doesn't compromise who I am, because I am a child of God, and I give God praise and thanks for the blessing of the platform he has given me.
Yes.
But I still try to honor the name of the Lord in anything I'm doing, because I am a child of God, and I want to make sure that if I'm pleasing anyone, I'm pleasing him first.
Fantastic.
So that's one thing. But stages in my life that I've gone through have definitely influenced what I write. And I'm all about love. I'm all about every type of love. And empowerment and enlightenment and encouragement and peace So those are the things I really focus on highlighting in my music.
Fantastic.
You know, whether it's be love of a man or woman love, a family father, you know, God's love, you know, mankind, or people who need encouragement, who've been told you won't make anything out of your life, you know, who've been told, oh, you would never amount to something, you know. I like to encourage people to find and dig deep and find the faith and stand tall and know that they can accomplish anything they want. So those are the places that I write from.
Fantastic. And I was going to ask you, you know, if you've got any words of encouragement for people that, you know, are trying to push through and things, but you've just touched on some of that.
Yeah. Definitely, because of I've been told